Howdy, folks. I just wanted to say I always get excited when I pull up and I see the solar panel still up on the swamp cooler, and I come around the corner and I see the air conditioner still in the window. That was when I noticed these curtains were open. Like, that's very unusual. I come around the corner. The door was open, it's just barely ajar. I've got it wide open now. And they came in, they took our ladder, our shovel, both of the batteries, and I don't remember the hose for the propane heater. Fortunately, I took that. I have the propane heater. They took the generator. They took the gas tank. They just cut right through that cable that I've been using to lock it up. But this is what I found when I walked in. Just like they were just hanging out here for a while. There's my, I tried the mousetrap that Jeff from Arizona Hot Homestead recommended and designed, I guess. I don't know. It worked. I don't know what the hell why they chewed the shit out of the soda can, but I only got one mouse, or pack rat. I haven't figured out what it is yet. And I don't know if those are from the idiots that were in here or from mice and rats. I don't know, but obviously there's signs of them here. I can't believe they just fucking ripped off the batteries. Fortunately, we take almost everything else. Like I said, I was glad that the air conditioner was there. But yeah, this is the box that had the generator under. Obviously, it didn't do any good. I haven't noticed anything else. All the food we bought, maybe one can is gone. I can't quite tell. And our Wise Company food is there, and all the food up in the cupboards is there. Yeah. Oh, they took all of our rechargeable batteries too, and all my tools. Son of a bitch. My hammers and son of a bitch. And my 100-foot extension cord. I know that's gone. Never had anything in there. Just scissors and crap in there. Oh, gonna check to see if we got anything in here. Got something tripped them. I had two of them in there. Where's the other one? That must have caught one. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there's the other trap. Yay. I gotta go on a hunting expedition. Oh, yay. But, yeah, like I said, they just cut right through the slice it, whatever, they bolt cutters or whatever through this cable. It's pretty good cable, too. And still about 3 gallons of gas in a gas can. Looks like everything else is still here. Well, we're going to start assessing this. For some reason, they ripped off the back door, or it fell off when they opened it up and the wind blew it off. I don't know. But there was absolutely nothing in there, and no way to get in through there either. So I'm just glad they didn't break any windows to get in. So, all right, well, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Howdy, everybody. I don't know what I told you they took on the last segment, but I'll go over basically everything again. They took both batteries, the generator, the propane tank. For some stupid reason, they took a small dustpan and dust broom that we had in there. So it made it kind of difficult to clean it up and sweep it up. They took the chains that I used to hold up my hammock. So now I can't even do that. They took even all of our AAAs and AA rechargeable batteries. We had a good stockpile going. Fortunately, they didn't take any of the foods. I'm going to clean it up in here a little bit. Still got some piles, but I don't have dustpan to sweep it into, so I'm waiting until Bobby gets here to sweep that stuff up. Yeah, like I said, they took the generator, propane tank, so I have no idea what all else. I mean, I looked through the cupboards. There's stuff missing up there. I don't know what's missing, you know. Oh, they also took like 6 cartons of cigarettes that we had stashed up there. You know, stuff like that. Oh, one of the right after I got here, well, a little while after I recorded the last video and the phone started dying, the neighbor was out, waved me over, and as I got over to him, see, from right about here, let's see if I can zoom in. Should be zoomed in on a piece of metal there. That's where his trailer should be. So I walked up to him and I asked him, I said, so what, you moving out? He says, nope, they stole the trailer. So whoever was here was having some fun. And they also stole at least a couple of his horses. I think they stole 3 and 2 of them got away, and he got those back. But he's major bummed. So like he said, he's going to have to start all over. You know, I mean, if you look at this kind of dumpy ass rig, it's like they wouldn't want to steal that. So I'm glad of that. They did leave a lot of the stuff here, which I'm glad of, but like I said, and they stole my gas tank. I had a cable running through all this stuff over here, and they just sawed right through it with apparently a grinder, because that's what he says they used over there to cut through a big heavy ass slogging chain that he had holding his trailer down. So, well, that's the update as of now. It's still Friday at 4:30, so we're still planning on having a fun weekend. Talk to you later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. I think this is a crack pipe. This is the one that I found between the stairway and the door when I first got here the other day. So if you know exactly what it is, you let me know. I just know it's no good for smoking marijuana. So useless for that, because that's just kind of real small. Anyway, I was thinking about what happened, and then I'm pretty sure those from the thieves that were here. But I was thinking about what happened and how that so relates to a shit hit the fan event. And that I always knew it could happen. I always kind of actually thought it would happen, but I never really expected it to happen. Much like we feel about shit hit the fan. And there's so many people out there who don't prepare for it, don't even think about it, that it's like, you know, I mean, I actually had this kind of set up in that they didn't have to damage anything to get into the house. The door was locked, but they did not have to damage anything, break a window or anything to get into the house. So I'm very glad of that. We're very thankful on all the stuff that was left. I think I mentioned yesterday, or on the last video, that the neighbor's whole entire trailer was stolen. I mean, they just hooked up and drove off. They didn't disconnect anything, sewer, water, none of that stuff. They just drove off and busted everything. And so, like I said, we're very thankful that we still got everything we have left. I called my fiance and had her bring a 12-volt battery out before she came out. So it wasn't any different than it would normally be, except that we didn't have a couple of things that we didn't really need now anyway. Anyway, damn it, gotta bring something to show you the size of this. There's a plant here. I have no idea what it is. I just noticed it yesterday. I'll give you an idea of the size. Is that some sort of chili, wild chili pepper that grows out here? Or, I mean, I didn't know they grew wild. I imagine they probably would have had to have, though, to be here for us to cultivate them. Yeah, if anybody has any idea what the hell this thing is, I appreciate it. This is about 4 inches long, 5 inches long, this way. And then I also wanted to show you, just notice how green and full everything is. It's just so thick you can't hardly see anything because it's ocotillos, just the right sunlight. They turn like lime green, beautiful. And everything is just so bushed out. So, all right. It's about a little after 8 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. Close to end of August, so the 28th, I believe. The only thing that this burglary may affect us really is our timetable on building the cabin. Because now I realize that once we start, I have to be out here full time. So it depends on whether or not I can do that. I mean, financially, that would really be no problem. It's just, if I did that, then she'd have to commute all the way from here to get to work. So we'll figure it out. All right, you guys take care. Have a fun day. Bye.